Morning. Hello again. It's me again. Do you remember yesterday when I said there's a part of me that wishes it was raining so I could go out and do my breathing exercises in the rain and Rambo it? Well, seems like God listened because it's raining outside. And the only thing that's on my mind, I'll be honest with you, is how I don't mind the rain on me. In fact, I'm really quite looking forward to that. The only thing that's bothering me is I don't want to get a wet bum. That's literally the only thing that's bothering me. But listen, today we're going to get straight into it. All right, we're not going to be talking much in the kitchen. We're just going to go straight out. We're going to do some breathing exercises. I think today I'm going to skip the body tapping. I got to be honest with you. I haven't looked at it again because I haven't had time. But I wanted to give it a go, right? And I'm probably going to do it again at some point, but it wasn't actually the specific thing I was looking for. I was looking for the video where you only do the parts to drain your lymph nodes, right? That's what I wanted, not the whole body slapping. I mean, made me feel my skin feel all tingly and nice and stuff, but I didn't sense as much benefit. And I know I didn't do it correctly and everything like that, but I think I'm just going to do the breathing, get in the gym, do some working out, and then as always, you can hear me talk about random stuff. Obviously, I looked back. I didn't really edit much of my video, but I did look back and I saw the conversation that I had about the conversation, the little mini rant that I had about depression. And I just want to make it clear that I really don't want to upset anybody with my views on depression, okay? Because sometimes I know it's not as easy as that to just, take control. But hopefully, the words I did say yesterday can help some people. If it helps even one person get over depression or make themselves feel better, that's great. But the whole thing I wanted to talk about was, don't let it be you. Don't let it be who you identify as somebody with depression, okay? Get past it, get over it, because life is better than that. That's what I just wanted to say, because I did come across quite passionate, but I am passionate about it because I hate the thought of people potentially just not fulfilling their life to the max because of something that, for me, I think in a lot of cases you could control. You just have to have the will and the remapping of the brain, right? To just get out of it. Anyway, don't want to go too much into that, but if you want to go and see the video yesterday, go and check it out. The other thing as well, mate, I know that I've shown you my stomach before, right? Yeah? Look, I'm tensing it now, But this, when I noticed yesterday's video, when obviously I'm relaxing, and I was like breathing, and sometimes my gut was right out. I got to sort that out. And I know anybody, even with a six pack, can push their gut out when they're relaxing and stuff. I know that, but don't know, mate. I was just like, whoa, look at that gut, Ben. Because this is the biggest my gut has ever been in my whole entire life. So I need to get that sorted. Because I want to as well. Right, so I've got barefoot. Hopefully, you're with me on this one as well today. How am I feeling today? How am I feeling? Well, it's a little bit later today. It's now 10 past 11 because basically it was a bit of the kids are at home, like it's no school today. Nancy's running around and she's taken Aurora to a party, but normally I go to her parties that she goes to, but this time I can't because I've got a lot of work to do on the computer today, editing videos and things like that, paperwork. So I want to get this video not done and dusted, but I don't want to faff around too much today. Arm day today on the in the gym, so make sure that you join me on it, right? Okay, because I've got to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit like got to get motivated today. I've got to get motivated, but you have to do this with me. Okay, you have to do it. Get out there with me now. Get yourself barefoot, right? If you haven't got a garden, get outside anyway on the concrete. You're still grounding yourself, I think, right? I'm sure you're grounding yourself on concrete. I'm pretty sure you are. Go to a park or whatever and do these exercises with me. I'm going to Rambo outside in the rain, okay? And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward for my skin to be cold, my feet to be cold. I'm going to be wet. It's going to be good. I was actually sort of stopping now, which is okay. Good, but in a way, a little bit, I wanted to be hammering it down. Okay, it's going to be cold on my feet. Oh no, it's still spitting. Still raining a bit. Right, barefoot. Let's go. And if you, okay, barefoot. I made that. Okay. So like I say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find the video where it's just slapping your lymph nodes, okay? That's what I've got to try and find. Because the body slapping, I might have to look into it a little bit more because I wasn't feeling it as much as I thought I was going to, yeah? I think my missus, she's so bloody good. She put this towel back in the shed. And so it's dry. And so I'm not going to get a wet bum. How good is that? Eh? Look at the state of my shed. Look at someone made me that Caspersight saw. Look at the state of this. All right? I've got to get it sorted. Anyway, today we're going to carry on. We're going to do 30 breaths. Now, somebody on comments yesterday said, like, I almost passed out holding my breath. Don't hold your breath. Don't try and hold your breath for as long as me. Yeah, honestly, don't do it. Or, like, what I'm trying to say is, don't hold your breath until you're like, you're struggling. Just, you should be, like, the whole point of the 30 breaths is to oxidize, or get oxygen into your blood, right? So, basically, your natural reaction, it's like divers, right? Divers in the water. You know, these deep divers, what they do is they almost like hyperventilate before going underwater, doing their dive. And when they, normally, what normal people do is they'll go underwater, and you know when you go like that, right? That's not because you're running out of oxygen. That is your mind telling you that you need oxygen, but there's plenty of oxygen in your body, right? So what they do is they can actually overcome the convulsions that because they relax, because they know that there's more oxygen in their body. And this is where, unfortunately, if you're not experienced and professional, you don't know where your limit is, right? So they train themselves to go past that, but then they don't realize how much time they've got for their oxygen in their body, right? And this is why a lot of them, when they come up, they sort of like go and they run out of oxygen. So when you feel yourself like trying to breathe, like just go, hang on a second, just calm yourself, relax yourself, but don't force it. It's okay to breathe, yeah? The whole point of it is just getting oxygen into your body, not the holding the breath part. That's just allowing yourself to chill, relax, and let the oxygen play its part in your body, okay? So don't force yourself. I don't want you passing out, okay? If you wanted to do it, you could do this lying on your back, so on your bed or something like that, or well, preferably outside, just on your back, doing deep breaths, yeah, so you don't fall over, rock yourself or whatever, okay? So let's go crack on and do this. I gotta be honest, I'm still so stoked about how you lot are supporting me through this and you're getting involved in this, and I knew what was going to happen. I knew that the first video would get a load of views and then the second video would plummet, and inevitably it did, and I understand that because it's not everybody's cup of tea, right? And especially if I'm doing the same sort of stuff every single day, nobody wants to, well, I say nobody, some people do, some people don't, but it's good that you're continuing on with this, and please let me know if you are doing this with me, yeah, like, because it'd be nice to know that you are. Anyway, it's raining, I'm okay with it, it's all good, it's going to be a nice sensation on my skin. When I feel this is going to be banging, because I'm going to be in my moment and I'm going to feel the rain and the wind on me, and it's going to be epic. Now, my phone is a Samsung, so it's waterproof, so it should be okay. I'm just a bit worried about the mics, that's all. Anyway, we're going to do 30 breaths in, and on the last breath we're just going to exhale and not breathe. We're not going to hold our breath, we're just not going to breathe. Relax with it, okay? Really relax, all right? Okay, here we go. I gotta admit, that was a lot harder, a lot more difficult today, because I can feel myself shaking a bit, like just trying to like protect myself from the rain, you know, but still feel good. But it's also like, I think a lot of people probably in the comments was, Ben, don't do it in the rain, or, you know, you shouldn't do it like that anyway, you'll get a cold. Well, first of all, you don't get a cold by being in the rain, you get a cold from a virus. But the thing is, we are so like, we've adapted so much now to our comforts, like comfy couch, comfort, heat, central heating, and all these warm coffees, cold water, you know, hot showers and all these things. It's so good for you to be in the elements, right? To be in the, like, you know, to feel cold, to feel wet, to feel uncomfortable. Yeah? It feels, in fact, it feels fucking good to feel uncomfortable now. It's like with, I suppose, with emotions. A lot of people say, like, I wish I could be happy all the time. Well, you've got to feel the lows to feel the highs. Otherwise, a high is your normal, right? And then you're searching for the higher. Again, it's like, you know, these billionaires that can do anything, go anywhere, see anybody, get into anything, eat anything, drink anything, you know. And this is why a lot of them resort to like buying stupid stuff that they don't need, or getting into drugs, or going into like, you know, just women after here, you know, all these luxuries and stuff like that, because they're constantly trying to search for the next buzz. This is why it's important, it's really important to find your inner happiness, your inner self, yeah? So, I feel good. I'm out here in the rain, quite comfortable, you know? You just got to get used to it. Hopefully it's raining where you are, so you can get out and be in the rain, like me. I mean, it's spitting, but obviously because my skin now is wet and the wind's blowing, I'm cooling down. But it's good. It's good. It's really good. Let's get you up here, look. You know, I just feel, I don't know, very much alive. I feel very much alive. Feels great. I'm going to put this back in here a minute. So now, I don't know, I just feel like doing a bit of, I don't know, just some stretching, you know? It's almost like I don't want to go into the gym right now because I'm enjoying the rain and doing this, you know? I felt earlier like, I think yesterday when I saw, you know, the video that I did not perform as well as I would have hoped, you know? But I've got to keep reminding myself that I'm not doing this for monetary gain. I'm not doing this to impress anybody. If anything, you know, especially the body tapping thing I did yesterday, people thinking, what the fuck are you doing, Ben? You know what I mean? I'm not doing this to impress you. I'm doing this for me. And in the hopes that it helps you. I spoke to Mace, you know, my best friend. I spoke to him And he's like, Ben, I saw your couple of videos, really good, mate. He's always supportive, whatever I do, you know, but he tells me if I'm doing shit. But he said, Ben, even if you're helping like a handful of people, that's great. I said, yes, mate, absolutely. You know, that's great. It is great. And you know what? I'm a true believer in like, everybody comes into your life for a reason, yeah? Do you ever thought that, I don't know, you go on holiday or you go somewhere, or a friend of a friend introduces you to a friend and you click all of a sudden, you know, but then they've got to go back home, or they've got to go to another country, or you just lose contact with each other. But I think that every person that you meet teaches you something. There's a purpose and there's a reason why you meet people. Even the people that you hated and you fell out with and that hurt you or whatever like that. You learn something. You learn something about the world or about yourself, you know? You really do. I'm going to do this thing here now. Hopefully the mic isn't too distracting. But I said to you the other day that I get these neck pains. I don't get, like, I'm not saying I get these neck pains, right? I'm just saying if I get a headache, it's usually because I'm tense in my neck. So what I've found out is by dropping your shoulders and hitting them back, yeah, just and hit them forward and sort of giving a shake really helps. It really helps. Oh, I tell you what, mate, since getting into the gym, back into the gym again, I'm feeling that soreness, you know, but it's a good soreness. Feels good. Makes you feel like what you've been doing, all that pain is actually helping, right? It's bloody good. Oh, I might start yoga. I've got a mate who did a lot of yoga. All right, mate. Yeah, man. You just leave it there if you want. Yeah, legend. Yeah, excellent. Thanks, mate. So, let's get into the gym. Let's do some arms. My new ladder's turned up, so I can cut the top of the bush properly. That's what she said. I've got a funny feeling I left that. No, I didn't. I locked it. 1 second. Right. Okie dokie. Here we are again. Now, I've got to be honest, guys. I've got to be honest. I'm feeling really good, right? Let's put you up here a minute. 1 second. I'm feeling really good, but I don't feel like doing the gym as much as I have been these last few days. And that's really, really good. I'm glad I don't feel like doing the gym. Because doing the gym now is going to make me feel so much better about myself. And it also shows you this is the day that Ben doesn't really want to do. I'm not in the position of like, I really don't want to do the gym today. That's going to be great. That's going to be great for the video because you're going to be seeing me pump through it, right? But now I honestly, like, I've been out there and I'm nice and relaxed and I'm fresh from the rain, you know, in the cold. And I don't feel like doing it. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do arms. I'm going to get massive. Right? And so, if you're, right, in fact, right, I need a word of you. I need a word of you a minute. One second. Right. So, anybody can do the gym for a day or 2 days or 3 days, right? Anybody. You at home, if you've been doing the breathing and stuff, and you've been doing a bit of the press ups and things like that, and if you're feeling, no, because I really don't feel very good today, or I did it yesterday, or I'm not going to do it in the weekends, I'm going to do it, whatever bullshit excuse that you've got, right? You've only got yourself to blame. Yeah? You know, deep down, it's a bloody excuse. Yeah? So, do the breathing, get barefoot, right? And start doing some exercise with me. Some press-ups, sit-ups, or whatever, okay? It's about how, like, it's not just starting, like I say, anyone can do a first couple of days, but it's about consistently doing it. That's the difference, okay? So don't let yourself down. You've only got yourself to blame if you do, right? Although you can't see it, you are making a difference to yourself. You're making a massive difference. In a month's time, when you look back, you'd be like, oh shit, hang on a minute. This is actually working. Yeah? Not just physically, but mentally as well, right? So keep at it, keep on going. Subscribe. Right, so let's get some, gonna do biceps and triceps. We're gonna get the bar here in a minute first, and we're gonna Rambo this. And I know I don't really want to do it today, but we're gonna do it, okay? We are going to do this. Boom, boom. Boom. Yeah, that's okay for a minute. Let's get a couple of 10s on. We're just gonna have a little warm up. And if you haven't got a barbell, use your dumbbells. Sorry, a barbell. If you haven't got a bar, use your dumbbells. If you haven't got your dumbbells, do some press-ups. And one day what I might do actually is do a whole video on weightless training, yeah? Just body weight training to help you guys, okay? Let me need to go a bit high on here. Because you might be thinking, what do I do? How do I do it? You know, what's good for me, what's not good for me, all that palaver. Okay, first of all, let's have a quick loose again, man. That's doing my nut. I'm gonna have to glue it. Fuck's sake. Why are you not staying? Feel like I'm getting better at that. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do some curls, boom, like this, okay? I might actually have you somewhere. That's right, you're right. Right, I'll change the direction in a minute. Okay, let's just have a little warm up. Okay, that's good. That's 10. 3 sets of 10 on that one. That's actually a pretty good weight, to be fair. I might increase it on the last set. I always feel good doing arms. Always feels good. And that's the thing, this is why a load of people, because it's what most people see, right? They walk around with big upper bodies and skinny legs. And this is why, and it's also, it's really important to do legs because that releases, I think it's testosterone, right? When you do legs, it releases testosterone, which helps your muscle development. And this also helps you get bigger up above as well. Because it's like, I suppose it's like a tree, right? You can't have a huge, massive tree with like a thin trunk. It just, nature won't allow it, right? So the trunk has to reinforce itself to have a bigger top. That's my theory anyway. Yeah! Yeah! Let's pick over here. Just give me some back chat. Hopefully you're doing some press-ups and sit-ups now. Okay. Now I'm only going to go a little bit light on this because this is not the only one I'm going to blast out for my biceps, because we've got also narrow grip, wide grip, we've got curved bar, we've got the, what's it called, the bicep buster or something like that, this one. Can't remember what they call it now. This contraption goes over your neck, under your arms, and it just isolates the bicep. It's bloody good. I might do that in a minute actually, to show you, because it's ridiculous. Okay, let's get this one out. Okay. Right, that was a good pump come the end of that. That was quite a good one. Glad I got all 3 sets of 10 out though, because like I say, I don't want to burn them out too soon. Got too much to do on my arms today. The arm day is not like, it shouldn't take too long. I mean, there's things you can do like drop sets and stuff like that. I mean, that's a killer. Today I'm just going to go through like your basic routine. Nothing super special, like supersets, drop sets, things like that. I'm not really going to do that. I've got the curl bar here now. Oh yeah, I was going to ask. I was thinking it today because I like that. Be the pilot, don't be the co-pilot. But I thought today, should it be in fact, be the pilot, don't be the passenger? Yeah? I think that's got a little bit, be the pilot, don't be the passenger. Be the pilot, don't be the co-pilot. They both sort of mean the same. You understand what I'm getting at. But which one do you think would be better for a t-shirt? I think for a t-shirt, be the pilot, not the passenger. Because it's be the pilot, not the passenger. You know? Be the pilot, not the co-pilot. Yeah, be the pilot, not the passenger. I think that's better in life. Eh? Right, because this one's going to be now isolated, I'm going to drop the weight to 7.5 kilograms. Because I'm going to use the arm buster. That's what it's called, the arm buster. Oh yeah. Can you also put in the comments if you actually watch me do the weightlifting part of it? Because look, I know I'm not an expert, right? And there's so many other channels you can watch to learn about bodybuilding and things like that. I am far from an expert. I've picked up a lot over the years. I'm not like, clearly I'm not a huge muscle animal beast thing. But yeah, I just want to know if you watch it, because there's a part of me that feels like people might just watch the beginning part where I'm chatting, and then they might skip the breathing part, watch a bit of the weightlifting, and then jump off, you know? Or is that just me thinking negatively? I don't know, I think I'm just being realistic, you know? I think I'm just being realistic. But what I think what will happen is the people that really are involved in this journey will stick around, and the people that aren't really into it, that are just maybe, I don't know, fans of Caspersight and things like that, will watch little bits in here and then jump off. Because I've actually seen it on the watch time, like the average view duration. Like my first video of doing this type of thing, the journey, it got maximum views. Well, I got a lot of views. In fact, it got the best views on this channel. It was quite strange, right? I mean, maybe the podcasts or the ghost hunts and stuff might obviously have done better, but it hit number one, and it was like, the first one hit number one, and it was, I think it was like 7 times higher than my other videos or something like that. Was it 7 times? No, maybe not that much. Anyway, I think, say for example, the video got 50,000 views, number one. Number two, I think was like 10 or something like that, you know, or 12,000 views. So it massively hit like views, which is great. But the average watch time was only like 7 minutes, and it was like an hour-long video. So now I know that some people watched the whole thing because I clearly saw it in the comments, but the majority of those 50 odd thousand people only watched about 7 minutes of it, right? Maybe they were skipping through and stuff like that, which was low. But then the next video, which was longer, right? The average watch time went up to 10 minutes, which tells me that the people that aren't interested didn't watch, and the people that are interested, more interested, are watching longer. So that's good, that's good. So it just tells me that, well, I'm not wasting my time. Okay, this one fucking nails, man, because you can't like use your shoulders and stuff and twist and things like that to, you know, to bring the weight up, right? So it's a lot tougher. Okay. We're gonna do like this curved bar here. Okay. All right, that was too light. And I think it's because obviously I didn't think the bar is lighter. So I've not only lowered the weight, but I've also lowered the weight of the bar. So I'm gonna add on, that's 7.5. I'm gonna add on 2 kgs either side. That's an extra 4. It's an extra 4 kg. And that'll be a bit better. Right, so straight back into it. I feel that's better already. Yeah, that's better. I'm not going to hang around. You can't hang around too much with your arms. You've got to go straight back into it. Keep that blood flowing. Yeah? I know I do a lot of talking in and out, but... Okay, let's go again. Okay, so we've done pretty much like a normal grip, and then we've twisted, right? Yeah, we've twisted our hands with the curl bar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a few narrow grip. Some narrow grip, real narrow grip, and come in. So you've got the inner part of your bicep and the outer part, the long head, yeah? Short head and long head. So I think that if you want to make your arms, like the bicep pop up, I think you do the outer part of your bicep, right? I think you, like this part here, because this is the long head, this is the short head, it's the short head. I think I got it the opposite way around last time, but a second ago, but that's the part that you want to pop up, you know? I never work on my forearms, ever, because my forearms I think like Mr. Popeye, yeah? They've always been, and that's not even plastering, that's just like, that's my genetics, I think. My dad, in fact, has got big forearms. So I don't ever, I try to help my grip strength, because grip strength is super important. And I try to get my boy on that as well. You've got to work on your grip strength. You've got to, you know, it's really important. Right, okay, I'm going to put this back on. Same weight, but I'm going to do narrow grip. Because, like kids nowadays, I heard a statistic that testosterone is going down 1% every year since the 80s. What? So I'm 44 years old. I was born in 1980. That means that kids have got 44% less testosterone in them at my age. So you've got, and this is why that's a fucking issue, man. That's a really issue. And if people disagree with me with that, that's up to you. But that's an issue. Because there's a lot of this like toxic masculinity and stuff nowadays, which I totally disagree with. Because masculinity, testosterone, is not a bad thing. Yeah? It's not a bad thing. It's needed. It's absolutely needed. It doesn't mean that you're gonna start beating women up and stuff like that, right? I'm saying it's needed, right? Men have testosterone for a reason, to protect, right? To have the strength. So it's important to, you know, focus on that, doing things like the gym, doing things like, you know, eating the right food, staying away from these artificial stuff which is killing your testosterone and stuff, you know? So, I mean, that's a whole other conversation that I could go into. But I think that, like, you know, I don't feel I've got a problem with my testosterone. I've still got a high libido. I still feel like I'm not down in the dumps and depressed. You know, I'm still strong, and I'm not a dickhead. Right? I'm not toxic, you know? So yeah, we've got to keep strong. We've got to get these young lads to, you know, get into their heavy sport contacts, start doing getting into, you know, martial arts, start doing the gym, eating healthy, not being afraid of, you know, being a man. That's absolutely fine. Yeah? I would never stop a woman from being a woman. Say, hang on, you're being a bit feminine, yeah? A bit too feminine. Do you know what I mean? Men love feminine. Men love feminine women. And I'd imagine the majority of women love masculine men. but not the toxic. Because yes, there is toxic people out there, but I don't think that's to do with their testosterone. I think that's just because of their upbringing, you know, how they think about certain things. That's just them as individuals. I don't think it's got anything to do with your testosterone or your masculinity. It's nothing. You could be masculine, but you could be a gentle giant. Do you know what I mean? Christ, all these, which I disagree with, like the wars and stuff like that. We want people that are being like, fucking let's go. Anyway, it's a whole, like I say, there's a whole other video. Right, narrow grip. Gonna go straight into that, almost like a superset, because it feels a little bit light. Let's go. I gotta be honest with you, I do think that toxic masculinity thing, going back to that, was a bit of a fad. You know, it was like this viral thing for a while. And I think people are just starting to now understand that it was a load of bollocks, you know? Yeah. I remember the uproar with the Gillette advert. I remember seeing the advert and going, what the fuck is this? It's like, there's one scene. There was one scene where this guy looked at a girl and she looked really like fit, beautiful. And he was gonna go up to her and like ask her for a date, and some other dude goes, hey man, not cool. What? What are you on about, man? What the fuck are you on about? Not cool, man. Fuck off. You know, you go up to her, you go, hey, I'm sorry to disturb you. I know I can see you on a mission, but I just wanted to see if you want to go for a date. What's wrong with that? I'm sure it'd make a girl's fucking day asking that. Unless you're a creep. All right, love. Fucking come on. You fancy coming out of a little date with me? Nah, I fucking didn't want you anyway. You know, do you know what I mean? But if you're respectful and you come across like, you know, all she has to say is, oh, thank you so much, but I've got a boyfriend. That's okay, that's fine, thank you. See you, have a good day. You know? Like, how else do you fucking meet people? What happened? What happened to going up to, man, mate, when I was younger, I used to have to think for fucking days about how to approach a girl and be like, what should I say? How should I be? What should I do? And it was down to me to make it, it was all down to me. And the courage. And yes, there's times when they said no. And it's like, gutted, a bit upset for half a day, you know? But the times that she says yes, it's just like, fucking yes, let's go. And you feel king of the world, you know? And she's probably feeling so fucking good about herself. Like that. It's not this fucking swipe shit now. Swipe. Yeah, swipe. I mean, I'm a bit of a hypocrite when it comes to that because I met my missus on online dating, right? But that's not because I didn't want to approach girls or I couldn't approach girls. Far from it. I've got the confidence to do that. But cut a long story short, me and the ex split up bloody years ago. I had to move back in with my mum and all that sort of stuff. And I was in a village, miles away from home, back in living with my mum. Didn't have a job, you know. It was fucking hard times. I was traveling to see my son a lot. And my brother was like, you should get on bloody online dating. I was like, Brad, I don't need to go on online dating, right? And I did. Requested every fit girl that I saw on there. And then the fittest girl got back to me, and that was Nancy. And now we're married and got kids. So, like, you know, that's that. But, you know, hang on, let me just get this out a minute. Hey, come on. Let's fucking get this until it hurts. Bah! Boom. 2. 3. 4. 10. Let's go. 'But yeah. So, I mean, look at the backlash that Gillette advert got. And like kids, like wrestling, you know, having play fights and stuff. Hey, stop, kids, stop. What? Stop play fighting, fuck off. Told you you'll see a different side of me on this channel. And I know that might upset a lot of people, and people might have different reasons and stuff like that. And like I say, I haven't got all the answers. Sometimes I'm wrong, but the way I see it is there's good and bad people in the world. There always will be. But years ago, and I'm not saying this is because of my age and like, oh, it wasn't like this back in my day, but it was true, right? People back a while ago, obviously everyone had problems and things like that, but people knew what they wanted, knew who they were, knew what they liked, knew what they disliked. There was romance, there was chivalry, you know, there was respect, there was courting, dating, excitement. And I'm not saying you don't get that nowadays, you still do, but you've got to keep it alive. You've got to keep it alive. Like, this is why I try to teach my boy, you know, you've got to respect, you know, be polite, but be strong. Right, okay, let's change the subject. I'm gonna do some tricep pull downs now. Okay. Follow me. Right. Tricep pull downs. It's actually a pretty good weight. So this is the one I told you I have to sort of like, because it's like, you see, right, let me get you a bit further back here. So, can you see, like, I want to be up here, right? And then come down, yeah? But I have to now sort of do this, yeah? So, that's 10. That's too light. I'm gonna go heavier. Let's go to 7. Go straight back into that because it was too. Let's get you down a little bit, yeah. That's better. Right, okay. Let's go, horsey. valve out there. See, it's a thing with these, because it's like, if you go too heavy, you don't get your technique, and you're unable to fan out as much as you want to, you know, or as much as you should, I should say, because when you go down, you've got to fan out. The more you fan your arms out, the more you can hit your triceps. But if it's too light, you're just doing a burn, and you're not actually, you know, tearing the muscle. So it's a difficult one. Shit, that hurts. That's a good weight, mate. That's a good weight. I was speaking to Dr. Willard Wigan today, the world's greatest miniature artist. In fact, on this channel, you can see the podcast that we did with him. Can put miniature sculptures into the eye of a needle, and he has to wait between heartbeats to paint the things. Yeah, and his paintbrush is an eyelash. Fuck. Speaking to him this morning for about an hour. He's done some incredible work. He showed me a picture. I was like, mate, incredible. Good bloke he is. It's nice. It's nice to have, you know, create contacts with these people on the podcast, you know. In all my days, I never thought that I'd be interviewing like Ian McNeice, the actor on bloody Ace Ventura. I mean, he's been in so many things. He's been in so many movies. Love Actually, I think he was in as well. What's it? Matey, who says, "Please, sir, can I have some more?" More! He was in that as well. In so many things. So many incredible people that I spoke to. Damn! Let's put that on there. Let's get this one on here. We're going to do some yeah, so we're going to do some curls on those now as well. I'm thirsty. I haven't brought my water in here. Let me just quickly get my water a minute. I've just gone in there barefoot and I fucking marked the carpet. I'm going to have to get a spot cleaner out on that, bloody hell. Right. Let's get these out. Let's get 20 out, come on. Oh, my arms are feeling pumped now. Shit. Feeling pumped. I'm so happy with myself, mate. I'm so happy with myself doing this. I really am. Oh man, I was beating myself up for too long. You know, feeling lost. I was actually feeling lost, you know? I was like, hang on a minute, I've got the career that I wanted, like the YouTube, the wife, the house, the kids, you know, financial freedom, all this stuff. And I got fucking lazy. Only for like a couple of months. But I fell out of a routine. Rapido. And it was shit. I'm not saying like, it was getting, at the time I felt, oh, this is all right, you know, I'm just going to do this, I'm going to do my thing. The first, I suppose, few weeks was nice to just do, you know, do the bare minimum around the house, not chores, so I don't, not things like that, but just moping around and doing my thing and, you know, smoking cigars and just, oh, life's fucking great. Like, what? Gotta have a purpose, gotta have a, I mean, obviously I've got many reasons of getting up in the morning, but it's a you don't even see it coming, mate. You don't even see the slippery slope, you know? You don't see it. Right, I'm talking too long. This is 1 hour and 17 minutes now. I'm talking way too long, mate. Talking, I've got to get this fucking busted out. We're going to do this, a couple more triceps. And then I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do some other dumbbell weights. And you should still be doing it, still be doing sit-ups, press-ups, right? Lunges, things like that. Do all body exercises, running on the spot, whatever you need to do. I'm going to keep on saying it, mate, because I know that some of you right now, you in particular, are sitting you just watching me, right? You're literally just sitting there watching me, not doing any of the things I'm telling you to do. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come on, get up. Get up and do something. Shit. Okay. Let's put you in a minute. Let's go a bit heavier. Let's go 7. Yes, mate. Starting to feel the burn now. Starting to feel the burn. It's good. What was that? Okay. Fuck. Oh. Shit. Okay, let's finish it off with some let's get you down here a minute. Get these out of the way. We're gonna finish it off now with like just some barbells, yeah? On here, you can put this up. I like doing this one. It's really good because it gives you a good stretch, yeah? So as you're sitting here, you're like hanging, yeah? You're hanging like that. So let's get this. Oh, by the way, I might take you into town one day because I'm gonna extend my tattoo. I'm going to extend it. Yeah, because this tattoo, basically when I was younger, this is how big my shoulder used to be. Can you believe that? That's how big my shoulder used to be. Or I should say how small. That used to wrap right around my shoulder. That's how much my arms have grown over the years. Right, we're going to hit 12.5s. Okay. And then we're going to call it a day. And stay tuned because I'm going to do some standalone videos of not doing the gym and stuff like that, but just conversations with you, yeah? Shorter videos, conversations. Right. Fuck. Wow, yeah, my arms are killing right now. Jesus. Okay. A little bit optimistic there because I've literally ramboed my arms, so I'm going to drop the weight. I'm going to try, let's go 10s. Let's go 10s. It's still the way my arms are feeling right now. There still could be a little too much. Oh, mate. Well, all this calorie burning is going to sort out my stomach. It's strange because there isn't that much fat on it. But yesterday's video, mate, I was like, holy fuck. Like it was out here, you know? Where the waistline is, you could see it like a little fucking smiley face. Oh, Ben, what's that all about? You need to get that sorted. I think Next week, because obviously now I'm getting into the momentum. It's only tomorrow. Today, tomorrow, and then it's next week. So next week, Monday, no sugar in my coffees. No sugar. Yeah? Okay, let's go. Maximum technique, please. Oh, that was shockingly bad technique, but whatever. I got him up. Because it's like a longer distance as well. This is why I like doing these, because your arm is stretching, yeah? It's stretching right down, so you're getting all that. Okay. We've got to do shoulders soon as well. Neck and shoulders. I want to focus on my traps, because I don't really focus on them, and I should. I mean, obviously I do back and stuff like that, but shrugs I'm talking about. These shrugs like that, you know, got to do those. And on that day, because it's only shoulders, I'll probably do my calves then as well. Blast out the calves. All right, come on, this is the last set. This is the last set. Oh, fuck. Come on. Nope, that's good. Go to failure. Right. Well, guys, I'm glad that I did that, because, like I say, this morning I wasn't that up to it. I've got to be honest with you. I wasn't feeling up to it. Well, not as much as I thought I was, you know? Not as much as I thought. But I'm glad I've done it, because I've accomplished something else today. Not just accomplished what I set out to do, but I'm also now fitter and stronger. Literally, you might not see it, but I am. I'm fitter and stronger by doing that. And mentally stronger. And spiritually stronger for connecting with the earth. Mate, this is a good fucking journey. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Follow me on this journey. And let's be internally happy. Remember, be the pilot, not the passenger. See you later.